Out here, everything's got to raise as one. Just like that. Then, if they cannot do that, then we move down to the mouth, straight up. Girls, start at the mouth, move to the shoulders. Okay? Does that make sense? Now, what we're looking for in a push-up, all right? When we push through our shoulder girdle, all right, with pecs and triceps, okay, we put up extension moment on the low back, right? You see a lot of people, big arch in their back, okay? What can prevent you from getting lordosis or extension in the low back? What muscles? Your abs, okay? Particularly rectus abdominis, right? Where's the rectus abdominis? Where's the insertion and origin? Okay, lower aspects of the rib cage, pubic symphysis, okay? A muscle can only shorten, right? So if we know where the lower aspects of the rib cage and the pubic symphysis is, if it shortens those two areas, it's going to prevent extension, all right? It's going to cause flexion, okay? So when you do a push-up, what you're looking for is, does that core turn on when it's supposed to during a dynamic movement to prevent extension of the low back, okay? What do they say with people with low back pain? Oh, you got a weak core, right? And you know what the truth is? Pain inhibits muscle function. Okay? Pain inhibits muscle function. So maybe the pain's causing your core not to turn on. Alright? That's kind of a concept they're exploring now. Alright? So that's why if someone's in pain, altering their motor function, the rules don't apply. The rules don't apply. You can't just go train them like you train everybody. First you have to get rid of that pain. Okay? That's the first test. That's called the push-up test. The next one's called the rotary stability test, and it is hard. Okay? So what you do, you don't need this, okay? But it makes it a little bit easier. Not easier in the sense that it's easier to do, easier in the sense that it's easier to get set up. Okay? So we're going to get set up, hands and knees, hips, right over your knees, shoulders, hands right underneath your shoulders, okay? So what I'm going to do, or attempt to do, without falling over, it's pretty hard. Left hand, left foot, straight, and then back down, touch elbow to knee, and then back out. Okay? Okay. A couple things you're looking for. All right, one, can they get their hand and their foot off the ground? All right? It's hard. If someone has an internal rotation deficit of the hip, they can't internally, or not internally rotate, if they can't adduct and internally rotate that hip a little bit, they're not going to be able to get their weight centered over their base of support. Okay? Same thing with shoulder. Can we get enough horizontal adduction to get their weight centered right over their hand? Okay? That's the first thing you're taking a look at. Second thing, you have in your core, you have really your inner and your outer core. All right, and this is physical therapy principles. This is because physical therapists are trying to talk to exercise professionals with these tests. Okay, your outer core is really internal, external obliques, rectus abdominis. Okay, even the erectors in your back, even part of your lats. Everything basically from here to here is part of your core. The hard muscles. Okay, they're going to prevent extension, prevent flexion. Okay, the inner core muscles. Rectus, or not rectus, diaphragm, pelvic floor, multifidus muscles, and your transverse abdominis. Okay? So when we do an exercise where you have to react, it's wobbly, okay? Those muscles have to react to stabilize your spine, right? It's not a hard test where we can just kind of grunt and grind it through. You need to be able to react to changing balance very quickly. So that's what this assesses. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to try, I'm going to go grab those dials.